Okay, now that I'm out of the tag office, while all of the Justin Simmons news was going on and I was internally freaking out, but I had to act normal because I was in the tag office, I can finally give out my thoughts on Justin Simmons going to the Falcons. But I didn't plan any of this, so it's probably going to be like the shortest reaction ever because I kind of just don't truthfully know what to say right now. I guess that's the point of a reaction. It's just how I feel in this moment. Anyway. Like the camera's partially shaking. Now, the only thing that kind of sucks is that it's a 1-year deal, but like whatever, I guess I get it. Like we already spent a lot of money anyway with Matthew Judon coming in, and all this stuff. But anyway, I don't really know if I have to go over how this could benefit our team. Like literally everyone knows that Justin Simmons and Matthew Judon are good players. I'm not even gonna break down the players. Like everyone knows, we get it. Like this is like, I think this is probably the best secondary in the league. I mean, you have the best safety in the league in Jesse Bates, and then you bring in Justin Simmons, who's like up there for like the best safeties in the league. AJ Terrell is still a great corner for us, and then our pass rush. Even though we got Matthew Judon, I'm not gonna act like suddenly it's like an elite pass rush, but it should be better than what we had. Basically, I still think Grady Jarrett can play, and Matthew Judon, of course, is a stud, though he's getting up there in age. Though I guess Grady Jarrett too. Only thing that sucks is that we don't have frickin' Ryan Nielsen. Man, imagine what Ryan Nielsen would have done with this defense. I very much await what Jimmy Lake can do, let alone I don't even know who Jimmy Lake is, really. So I'm very much anticipating what'll happen with the pass rush there. But we got Matthew Judon. That's all that matters. Like that's a great pickup on his birthday, I think. So that's awesome. And then our secondary should be the best in the league, really. The Falcons, I think, to me, have created a Super Bowl roster, at least on paper. Of course, we went over the defense. And then on offense, Kirk Cousins should be a good enough quarterback to take this team to new heights. And if he doesn't work out, Michael Penix has looked pretty good. So maybe the rookie can do some damage. And then we know how good our playmakers are with Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Tyler Algier and whatnot. So this should be, on paper, I think it's a Super Bowl offense. I don't think that's all that crazy to say. And the Falcons, it's funny because like all last year I was kind of saying the whole easy schedule stuff is a fluke. Like don't listen to that. Don't overestimate a schedule. But this year with our talent and the better roster and maybe the better coaching staff, because we have a better offensive coordinator in the building and probably a better head coach, you still don't want to overlook anyone. I'm not trying to act like, we should, view this schedule as a cakewalk schedule, but we should deal more damage than we did last year, and get around 11 wins or so. It'd just be a shame if we don't make the playoffs, but I think with an easy division to win and the NFC being a little weaker than the AFC, I would not be surprised if the Falcons end up going to the Super Bowl. Now, can they win it? Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Of course, we know they have the talent to do so, but I don't want to go too far ahead of myself. Of course, I hope so. And I guess if they have the talent to do so, surely they are capable of doing so on the field and winning it. So I'm basically saying the Falcons are going all in to try and win the Super Bowl this year, and I think they're capable of it. I think they can. But they just got to show it on the field. There's still a lot of things to prove. We still don't know if Raheem Morris is the answer at head coach. Is Kirk Cousins ready to go? Was Michael Penix the right answer? Is Jimmy Lake a good defensive coordinator? There's still some questions to be asked, but on paper, this should be a great team, and I think what you'll see on film and on the field, it should be a good team. I think we should get at least 11 wins, which is funny because I just finished recording my NFL predictions video with my brother like not that long ago before Matthew Judon got signed to the Falcons, and I originally predicted the Falcons to get 13 wins, and I just was like, what? I was like kind of going through like the schedule simulator thing, and I was kind of like, okay, the Falcons should win that, Falcons should win that. And I was like, wait, did I just give them 13 wins? I didn't even mean that. So I changed it and made it 10 because I felt like that made it more realistic. And now that we got these two players, I'm like, man, maybe I should have stuck to my 13 wins. But anyway, I guess I spoiled what I think the Falcons will do this year, but I'm pretty sure about everyone's got the Falcons winning the division. They should. There's really no reason they shouldn't. And I feel like I could go on and on, but I will not. But stay tuned for that predictions video so you can see all of my NFL takes. And actually, tomorrow, I'm actually releasing a video essay on the Atlanta Falcons on my personal channel. And this goes over how the Atlanta Falcons changed my life for the better in many, many, many ways. This is actually the hardest video I ever had to make because it goes over a personal story. Honestly, I think this is my life-defining story, to be honest with you. Because I feel like I never really told anyone the true story as to how I became a Falcons fan. It's actually a deep story. It's not as simple as, oh, I'm from Atlanta and that's why I'm a Falcons fan. It's actually a pretty deep-ass story. But I just felt like the time was right to kind of go over why I'm a Falcons fan on my personal channel. And that should be it'll be uploaded tomorrow, and I'll have the link in the description below and whatnot, and I'll post it on my community tab and blah, blah, blah. And I'm a little nervous because I think it's an emotional story, but it's a good video at the same time. And it's all just ironic timing that as I make this Falcons video essay is also when they pick up these great players. So maybe this was all a sign they're going to be good. Anyway, rise up.